But Shangsta and I was also able to play Marvel Tokon. I had him come over here so he can actually try it out. And this is going to be our little review on what we thought of it. And, hopefully y'all are not too surprised. You want to give yours first?
So we saw Marvel Tokon?
Yeah, we talking Marvel Tokon.
So the game, I think on the surface, at first it kind of felt a little like a typical Arxis game, but I was playing Storm mostly, and Storm felt super slow. Like, at least on the ground, for sure, she felt slow. And the air movement could be a little better.
Okay, you trying to be nice. This game is as dog water as Invincible Versus, okay? So
I wouldn't go as far. I think
this game is dog water. So because we're gonna go straight into this, it's a 4v4 game. At least that's how they put it. They allow you to be 2v2 from the beginning. The game is stiff. In the video that or in the review that I was talking about, and I even said this for Invincible Versus, there's two things that you need to have for all tag fighters. Good movement and creative expression. Now, a lot of people don't understand what I mean by creative expression, but that's the freedom of being able to do combos in whatever way, almost like a signature. If you copy somebody's complete combo, that's fine because it's a tag fighter. Depending on the characters you like to play, there's still going to be a difference in how the combos come out.
Yeah.
With the movement, though, we'll start with that one. The movement is stiff.
Yeah.
In the words of Shangsta, go ahead and say it.
Oh, I was saying it's like the slowest Arxis game, or the stiffest Arxis game that's come out.
So, I want you to put this in your brain, right? The movement of going back or forward feels like King of Fighters. You hop, step back, and you just run forward. You have the ability to plank buttons to dash. You don't dash, you just scoot forward. They give you a dash button that allows you to hop back or run forward. You also have instant air dash, which is the only thing that actually feels good, whether you do it manually or with the button. The button is technically useless.
Oh, wow.
Flight characters, because there's 8 characters, I want to say maybe 5 of them are flight, feels bad. God awful, except for Iron Man. And I hardly played with him.
You know, I think they were scared that they probably thought that flight characters would be broken, so they purposely give them crappy ground movement.
Yeah.
But
so every character, in a way, if you just do like a quick dash into like a jab or something like that, feels kind of stubby. But then you realize they also have buttons that blow you up. So it's kind of like, oh, I don't have to worry about trying to do all this crazy movement, but the movement is so stiff, it doesn't flow very well.
Yeah.
The flight characters, like I said, outside of Iron Man, and even Iron Man's is kind of susceptible to a degree. Doom feels like you're playing with Potepkin. He is slow. Now, you can dash with him, but the problem is you will get blown up. You have to get covered by assist. And guess what? Assists are the most confusing things in the world in this game. Yeah. You can get used to it, but it's so hard if you come from tag fighters because it's... So you've seen the character select screen. You got your leader, then it goes like projectile, DP, and then assault. Assault is apparently supposed to be like a big move of theirs or whatever else. That's almost indicative of Dragon Ball Fighters with A, B, and C being like this extreme combo extender. If you change your leader, let's just say you play with Captain America, and you use your shooter, which let's just say is Storm, and you switch them. They switch places, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's just say that you unlock your third character, and that's Ghost Rider. And you swap out Ghost Rider for Storm. Storm's no longer going to a projectile slot. She's now in the DP slot. So now you're constantly having to figure out what does what. Universally, they should all work the same, but because the priorities of how certain moves hits, it will sometimes be a little inconsistent. Pros have found the way to just keep the character grounded to just, it's literally combo, combo, combo. When the combo meter gets really high, assist into special move,
Well,
assist into special move, assist into blow your load.
that's where like the creativity comes from. Like, is like kind of pulled away from the game because everyone has a generic assist when you're doing combos, which
Yes.
is actually kind of lame.
Yes. I was gonna get into that. I kind of just like segue straight into it.
Yeah.
But the creative expression. Auto combos are prioritized over doing normal combos, which is something that is indicative of Dragon Ball fighters, unfortunately. I can't remember if there's a unique action within auto combos, but light attacks go into a full series into like a super.
Yeah, it's a super.
Medium, same thing. Heavy goes into the ultimate. So, but moves that jump cancel, if you use the auto combo, they seem to actually hit more consistently than doing it standard.
Yeah.
Um,
The auto combo like auto adjusts the opponent's character so that they don't fall out.
yes. Now, here's another thing that also sucks. Because of, like, when he was here, we seen a tournament or whatever else. And I'm just like, oh, why is it that Spider-Man looks like he has better movement than everybody else?
Mm-hmm.
He's like the only complete character. Like feels like
And Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
I literally chose Spider-Man. I had the time of my life. And I'm annoyed by it. He doesn't fly. He can zip line and everything else. But as far as movement, being able to play the game, he feels complete. When Shangsta seen one where people were doing loops, I learned the loop in 3 minutes. I just, because there's no training mode, but you can play against a dumb CPU. I was just like, oh my god. Guess what? I picked Spider-Man as the primary. I'm beating people 2v4.
Well, I mean,
Who cares? The game is literally 2v2, but you don't have to play with all 4 characters. If you're good enough, I literally was I was beating people down with just Spider-Man.
Damn.
I had Spider-Man, Doom, and literally never tagged in Doom.
yeah.
And I'm just looking at this like, what in the world? They have Universal Launcher, which is fine. That is indicative of... I used to think anime fighters, I think that's just indicative of Dragon Ball fighters, where the person could just fly in and at the right moment, just instant 2H, and you just grab them. The only way to launch people fully in the air is raw H.
Yeah.
Everything else is kind of like an anime fighter, which is you can jump cancel everything.
You do like sweep into standing medium and then you jump cancel that.
Yeah. Now, is there some combo expression or freedom for certain characters? I will say that to a certain degree.
People find ways around it.
But for the most part, it's almost like, what's the point? You do, again, combo, combo, combo until the meter gets to a certain point. The assist drops the combo meter down. Special moves, because the special moves don't drop the combo meter, it increases it into assists. Special move, as long as you can keep them in the corner, you're good. They do have some annoyances. It doesn't seem like they have enough meter. They have 3 bars. They don't have enough meter for all the mechanics that they actually put into the game offensively and defensively. Like they have a air counter move. If you throw out an attack and I hit that move, cost a meter. Projectile invincible in the air. I instantly get to grab you for do this combo move to you for free, which takes away your life. But if I need to do a retreat counter or just a normal count or counter on the ground that does the same thing, that takes meters also. So it seems like it's probably, maybe it should have been 5 instead of 3, but it does take a lot of meter for what this game actually is. Now, If you lose, you can get all 4 of your characters. But that's when you have 1 game remaining.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Now, you can get all 4 characters in the beginning, but you have to...
you have to choose to do it.
You have to choose to do it, which costs meter.
Which, like, you have to cut your combo short and do some...
Yeah, so the easiest route to do it is for most games, it's technically 3 screens. 1 middle and 2 transition. When you get to the transition one, or when you get to the middle one, you can knock somebody into the other one, which allows you to get your meter. You can do that with auto combos, because that's the easiest way to do it, or with the counter move that has the meter.
Yeah.
But you're literally ping-ponging between 2 different transitions to get those characters, unless you lose. But again, if you're good enough to play, you can play 2v4 and not even worry about that.
Yeah, you just hit people with a full combo instead.
Yeah, so... But the 2 biggest things is that there's only 2 characters that feel good at the moment, which is Ghost Rider and Spider-Man. 2 grounded, but Ghost Rider got mad range.
Yeah.
He has a flame meter that makes his move stronger, gives it different properties, and he has cancels within it. So he has combo expression like there's no tomorrow.
So everybody else need to be worked on.
Oh, badly.
I wonder some like general mechanics I found annoying as well.
Now, I showed him a video. They do have... Well, you didn't look up the one for Just Wrong, did you?
I haven't watched it yet. No. I've seen the Storm stuff though.
The Storm has 2 different combos. One's in the corner and the other one deals with the wind. But she has a lightning loop that she could do that still requires the wind.
I'm not concerned about the combo. I'm more concerned about her neutral. I feel like her neutral sucks.
Unfortunately, neutral for all of them deals with the movement, and the movement's just not good.
Yeah.
Like for instance, in Invincible, they just have it to where it's like a weird hit stop or whatever else. Their movement for speed in the air is actually better when it comes down to either strafing or going diagonal. It's just that you can't hit a button because of the way they designed the game. But if they would at least gave that type of movement to the other 6 characters, maybe there would be some, or at least the flight characters. Like, in order to fly, you have to hold up while jumping. Only in neutral. I tried doing it going up, back, up, forward. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, there's some input stuff that are kind of weird.
So at the moment for this beta, or I think alpha was the first one. So for this beta, dog water. Did I have fun? Absolutely, when I was playing with Spider-Man. But in the beginning, I was having network issues. I could hardly get on. I watched what's the guy that plays Dragon Ball Fighters?
Hook and God?
Yeah, Hook and God was talking about, oh, this game is shit. This game is ass. It was just like, I want the Avatar game.
Yeah. He's like, I got in the wrong beta.
Yeah, I literally said I got in the wrong beta.
Yeah, it's just funny.
And because here was the worst thing, like, I was so hyped, and as soon as I actually started playing the game, before he came over, I was just like, bro, this game is as bad as Invincible Versus. But I wanted him to play it.
I don't think it's that bad, but
for me being the resident tag fighter person, even if your combo expression it is doo-doo, at least give me good movement.
Yeah.
Like I was telling him, one of the sexiest things I've ever seen, I believe it was Ray versus somebody. I can't remember. It was 2 flight characters. I don't know if it was Mirror Magneto or something else. But plank dashing. They were retreating and trying to do neutral. Well,
so
the neutral's in the scramble.
Yeah.
But in Marvel 3, the movement is so crisp. Even if you would have gave me Tatsunoko versus Capcom, give me double jumps and double air dashes, but the movement is clean. They don't really have plank dashing in that game. You can only dash forward a little bit, but at least the movement in the air is good, and that's without even having 8-way dash. It's just literally double jump and double instant air dash. The instant air dash is the only good thing in it, except for Spider-Man zipline.
Oh yeah, but it's just a little too fast. But
So the review that because the feedback that they wanted, it is so detailed and extensive. I was literally writing paragraphs on each thing, thinking like, oh, it's okay, it's done, and then they start asking even more questions. So I'm hoping when they go through it, they realize they need to keep this game in the kitchen or in the oven for a little bit longer. Do I feel like it has the potential to actually be the best game? Yes. But at the moment, it's overshadowed by Avatar.
Yeah.
So
you think it should be released in 2027?
not so much 2027. I don't think it would take that long. But like, for instance, I was telling Shangsta this. There's too many useless buttons. It makes sense if you're a casual and you maybe play on controller. You have something called quick assemble, which is to assist come in. Quick skill to use a move with a D-pad versus like doing the move. Because you actually have both. They gave you battle for the grid style special moves, which is left special, right special, neutral special, whatever else. But you can also do it manually. But you only get one strength level with the quick skill. So it's kind of like, kind of messed up on that one. You do get another version, but it's when you hit two buttons, and I think it's only the EX, which burns meter.
Yeah.
Between the movement and the useless amount of buttons that they actually have, I would have rather it have been light, medium, and heavy, 3 assists, and just put combinations of however you want the buttons, because at least a manual person would rather press that than to have all these other buttons. When you're hitting a button, you make a mistake, hit a button, and then all of a sudden it might be game over. And unfortunately, in the demo, I couldn't remove buttons. So I don't know, in the beta. So I don't know if in the controller config, you can actually just remove those buttons completely and just play it normal.
I mean, that's a simple feature they could add later.
So I actually gave them a suggestion. I said, do like Tuco and make a pulse mode where, hey, this person wants to play Scrubtastic. So you could just auto combo yourself to death. Or you could do like Marvel 3. You had a toggle where you can actually pick normal or simple, which is pretty much the same thing. But keep the auto combos out of the game. You had actually said something about
auto combo on whiff.
Yeah.
So like people would like you knock them down, they wake up, and they'll whiff a jab, and then they'll start auto combo from a mile away, and you can't like really whiff punish it or anything.
Yeah. Now I didn't experience that because thankfully I was always on the offensive, but that's only because of Spider-Man. But
I like being in control.
yeah, but that's actually indicative of Dragon Ball fighters. You could whiff from a mile away and still get to the person.
Yeah.
So at the moment, 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
Invincible versus for me is actually 3 out of 10. They're both bad.
Right, as long as Invincible's lower.
No. The only reason why Invincible is lower is because, like you said, hit stop, the combo expression is lower. That's something that I didn't speak on Marvel Tokon, but normal combos are short. Normal. It's not until you start getting into utilizing the assist, which means you're forced to actually get the assist as quick as possible in order to extend combos. Invincible versus, you got 9 to 10 hits before a person drops out. The only way to extend it is with EX moves, which cost meter, which is a whole different thing in Invincible versus. But it's literally the easiest way. Auto combo, 5 light attacks into active tag. Depending on how much scrambling was going on beforehand, you might not have enough meter to do the active tag into whatever you're trying to do, because they might actually counter you. Because you can actually counter tags in Invincible versus just like Marvel Tokon.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't mind if there was meter management in Marvel Tokon, but the problem is for all the tools that's in it, you don't have enough resources to actually be able to do it with what you're trying to do. It's best if you just play 2v2 and just get good at whatever neutral's there and just blow up the character.
Yeah, they probably should just do a 2v2 and have like the one character have multiple assists, kind of like 2SKO. But they want to do something special, so like, oh, let's make it 4v4.
Yeah. So for a tag fighter, it's not a tag fighter at the moment. It's an amalgamation.
It's a 1v1 with assists.
It's a 1v1 with assists. It's a King of Fighters with the movement. It's Street Fighter 2 Turbo with the combos until you actually get the assist. So it's
a lot.
They need to just delete error assists. That's just useless.
Yeah.
Just remove it from the game.
Yeah. One thing that they actually that Sajam actually showcased, which is also an issue. I didn't bring it up. I don't need to. Sajam's bigger. Hopefully they watch his. Let's just say that you try to punish after being in block stun. You're delayed. Your assists are delayed. So again, I think enough people have complained about the second beta where they realize they got to make changes. So I would be happy having Avatar and Invincible versus in the beginning, because again, apparently they might have changed Invincible, so I'm hoping they do. But I'd rather have those two games in the first half of the year, and maybe by what would be the first season, fall, having Marvel Tokon. Yeah, so right now, both are dog water. I wish I would have gotten into Avatar, but the next beta is actually going to be global for everybody. So
we gotta try and get that chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did they say it was going on all platforms? I can't remember.
I have no idea.
No idea.
You need to see if you can get on it.
Yeah.
So this way, we could come in and all be able to express, our thoughts. I had it Invincible versus I played for all 3 days, and slowly but surely I wasn't able to play anymore on Sunday.
Yeah.
Because nobody was playing it. Marvel Tokon though, you came on Saturday, right?
I came out Sunday.
There was still plenty of people to play, but I was having network issues heavy on Friday and Saturday because I was just like, what's going on? I got internet, I'm connected to it, I have PlayStation Plus, like what's going on?
Yeah.
So there's a few things, but I have a question for you because I know I'm just ranting about it in a negative way. For me, the network was good until it wasn't, and I think that's just because I was forced to play Wi-Fi because of the console. When you was playing, did you experience any like lag or frame drops?
For the most part, it was good because it is rollback. So I think I might have had like only one match where it was like there might have been a little bit of lag, but for the most part, I didn't even notice.
Okay. Well,
I had all good matches.
I ain't got no more to say. But Power Trick, is there anything you have any questions on?
No, I just gotta wait and find out what's gonna happen next, and I'm gonna be waiting for the Avatar Legends game. See when.
So no questions on the other two. Like,
nah.
Is your expectations tempered? Are they still high? Have they been lowered?
It been lowered quite a bit because I hear been a lot of negative feedback.
I'm not the only person you've been hearing this from.
Yeah, you're not the only one.
Okay. Well, guys, as you heard it, ain't got too much good to say about Marvel Tokon. Well, you know what? I do have something good to say. The same thing as Ghost of Yote. It's pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah. So, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell for notifications so you get more from Critical Drop.
Also, last thing we forgot to talk about, it's features on the Game Awards. How y'all feel about the freaking Street Fighter cast? I'll say this though.
The cast is great.
I'll say this though. Zangief.
Oh yeah, of course him.
100%.
Expectations are tempered low.
Yeah, it looks like, honestly, it just looks like the
it
first
looks like
Street
it's going to
movie.
be fun.
It looks like the first Street Fighter movie, where it's just kind of campy and...
Yeah. They just got... this movie is just way more budget. I would have loved to see what 50 Cent looked like.
I've seen pictures of him.
I've seen pictures of him.
No. Not like there.
Yeah.
Like while at at the VGA. He's
He's
probably
not-
doing something else because he technically is a producer director also.
Yeah, he's not like big enough for Battle, but he looks the part. He's just not like giant big.
Yeah, he's just not.
Yeah.
He-
So
And I'll also say, the guy who does Dan and Beaky, I'm like,
Andrew
Andrew
Schultz.
Schultz,
yeah,
He's a comedian. He lights fires.
Yeah,
I'm like,
He causes drama. So
yeah, I was like, he got the part. A lot of people were complaining about Guile.
he's fine.
He
the guy's build is Guile, but
like he
You
was
know.
like, oh, this is not his facial expression, and I'm just like,
unfortunately, you do know that they said that a lot of this movie is probably AI.
Yeah, people were saying that it looks like AI.
Yeah.
That's crazy if it is.
if it is, damn.
Well, that's not the scariest thing. I mean, just a side note, I'm sure y'all heard about Disney putting $1 billion. I think it's Disney and one other one is putting $1 billion into Disney Marvel putting $1 billion into making their movies like with more AI. So taking the human element out of it.
It's crazy. And I'll be honest, video generation is getting better and better, so it's kind of scary.
Yeah. So I mean, the only thing that will stop an actor now from making any type of money is I don't want you using my likeness. I want to be in the movie.
Yeah,
So
we'll see.
Welcome to the S3, guys.
it's the new age. So guys, again, hopefully you like this video. Leave a comment. Let us know what you actually thought. If you were part of Marvel Tokon or Avatar Legends, let us know. I'm jealous if you are. Again, I do have a video coming out about Invincible Versus with your boy Shangsta. Be looking out for that one in the near future.